Hello punks, welcome back to the Cyber Salvager, or if you've just been looking for shows that are not hosted by Paddy McInnes, then welcome. Yeah, it's been a bit of a weird weekend really. We've had Storm Dara passing over, so the weather was rough, and I had a bit of a head cold as well for the first time in ages, so I was a bit rough too. Now we are in December, lack of daylight is sort of hampering my work slightly, so I thought what I decided to do was have a little upcycle project to counter that effect. So when it gets a bit lighter, I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I'll be back in a bit. Right, so here's a project in question. I'm going to make a lamp for my workbench out of this computer monitor that I picked up in a salvage collection I did sometime back in the summer, I think it was. So I'll just plug it in. It's a 19 volt adapter for this. Come out some weird voltages for these. Yeah, and as you can see the screens are pretty badly cracked. Kind of a bit intermittent as well. So hopefully the LED backlighting won't be broken, so all I need to do is just remove the screen and then see about making a stand for it. I mean, I could have modified the existing one or use the universal wall mount fittings on the back, I don't know yet. Still even got the protective film on it. Right, get on with it. Okay, so that's the case open. I was going to get around to the screen, but before I do, I'll just show you all the bits that we don't need in here that can be removed. We have the speakers there. There's also the remote sensor as well, although those wires are joined onto the ones for the main switch, so I need to separate those. And there's also the little patch cable there for the screen itself. That's all going to be taken out anyway. So, we'll get on with that. Right, now that's the casing off and the ancillary parts removed, come round to the screen. That's what I've done with my knife. Now it's pretty unusual this, because when I've done these TV screens, it's just a case of prizing off the little plastic casing that's around the outside and then taking the screen with it, but this is kind of glued in place onto it, so I'm going to have to very, very carefully cut all around here. It's going to take a while. Okay, with that done, it's just a case of carefully prizing off the cracked screen to see what's underneath. Yeah. So this is the screen with all the filters behind it with the LED backlighting, and it's all intact, which is absolutely brilliant. So all I need to do is just remove this completely and then clean off all the glue around the edges. Right, so that's that done. Just removed all the different diffuser filter screens that we have on these flat screen TVs, which I could use for my artwork projects. It was just a case of carefully prizing apart the little plastic framework around the outside edge, removing those. That just leaves the thick acrylic screen there with the LED backlighting. Now it's just a case of putting it all back together. There we have it, fully functioning lamp for my workshop, all reassembled. Now all I need to do is make a stand for it. Right, now that's the screen sorted. Going to start with the stand. Now I've had a little bit of a route round with all my salvage stock, and I have here a base which I think was from a card reader unit, I'm not too sure. All I need from that is this part here, quite a substantial bit of base there. Added to that I have this pole, which I think was from stage lighting equipment, I think. Got a socket on there. But I think I might keep that in place because I could repurpose it for switches or probably a mounting bracket for tools or whatever. And also, the actual mount for the screen itself, I managed to use the stem from the original base and attach it to a clamp which came with the pole. So, just a case of putting it all together now. Right, slot that in there. Tighten up the grub screws. Right. Yeah, and there you have it. All finished. It's only just a temporary clamp down until I can get it fitted properly to the back of the bench there when I make some space. But yeah, very pleased with this. Let's switch that off so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Yeah, so if you like what I've been doing, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and go to that notification and give the bell a good clobbering. And of course, if you wanted to do anything like this but wasn't sure how to do it, then I would suggest finding someone else who does know, or better yet, consult a qualified electrician. But in the meantime, I'll get on with other things. Bye.